Okay, this is problem number 10 on packet number 1. This problem gives us a graph of a function we're asked to draw its reciprocal. So on part A, it says if the function value or y value equals 0, then what would the reciprocal's value be? Well, that implies that we would have 1 over 0, right? And 1 over 0, we can't divide by 0, so that's just undefined. How do you represent something that is undefined on a graph? Well, that's shown by a vertical asymptote. So where is the function value equal to 0? The original function is 0 at the point x equals negative 3, and the vertical asymptote would then go through x equals negative 3. Part B says, what is the function value at f equals negative 3.0001? Well, that value is a very small value that is very close to 1. Now, say that value was a half, okay? I think it's much less than a half because f of negative 3 is equal to 0. But just for an example, if this function value was a half, then 1 over a half would equal 2. And if you need some fraction work to understand how that is done, then talk to me at a different point. But I'm not going to explain that here. So if our function value is a positive number really close to 0, which it is, what does that tell us about the reciprocal of that? Well, 1 over 0, something close to 0, it becomes a really big number. So it's approaching infinity. So what that tells me is my graph is going up in the positive direction to the left of x equals negative 3. Try to think about the same idea of 1 over the function value at negative 2.99999. Well, that value is here. So 1 over a really small negative number, what's that going to do? Okay. Some other things you can think about in this problem. If I said this values in here were 1/2, well, what's the reciprocal of 1/2? If I knew this point happened to be negative 1, comma, negative 1, what would the reciprocal of that be? Those couple ideas there should help you get a better perspective of what this problem is leading to. So take some values off of the f of x graph and apply that into what the reciprocal will be.